Heads up, if you have kids around, parental advisory is in effect.
Parental advisory is in effect.
This is the Bonus Bone Podcast with Lamont Antonelli, Baby Huey, and Chasta.
Welcome back to the Bonus Bone Podcast, friends. Lamont, Antonelli, Chasta, and Huey.
That's what she said.
So this week's topic was actually inspired by our dear friend, Mr. Sammy Hagar.
Yes,
the Red Rocker.
I love Sammy.
Oh, we all love Sammy. What's not to
Great
love?
guy.
I mean, he'll be the first to tell you what's not to love about Sammy Hagar.
Right.
So he was on Twitter and he posted a video. Somebody asked him a great question that we thought, you know what, this will inspire a podcast. So
By the way, I saw this on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I laughed out loud when I saw this.
I saw this and I vomited in my mouth a little. And then I rolled my eyes and then I laughed. Okay.
I laughed out loud because this is Sammy at his best.
What a crazy question for someone to ask me if I could trade places with any other musician or anyone. Who would it be, even just for a day? Why would you ask Sammy Hagar that? Everybody wants to be me. First, start right there. All my friends are always going, man, you got it made, man. You know, we want to be you. We want to be like you. We want to be like you.
Right.
So who else would I want to be like? Well, I'd probably say for one day, that's about all I can handle. Maybe John Mayer.
What?
That is a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
He goes on to talk about John Mayer and how, you know, he's
Guitar
like
player.
the king of the ladies.
Yes.
You know, all that stuff.
Grateful Dead stuff.
Grateful Dead, yes. I definitely was surprised by his answer once I got past the whole. First of all, it's a pet peeve when somebody talks about themselves in third person.
Right.
Like, I can't.
I love it. I freaking love when Sammy Hagar does that. I love it.
But that's Sammy. I mean, like, you know, that's just part of who he is. So,
Right.
but it is a great question. And so I thought, you know what? Let's take this to the podcast and see what we come up with. But I'm going to get made fun of for mine. So who wants to go first? I mean, I can. We can start it out that way.
So you're asking me if Paul Tonelli could be somebody else
Yes.
Such a turd.
for a day.
See, even you just being silly about it makes me want to vomit. So gross. I cannot handle it.
Well, if I couldn't be Sammy Hagar,
Yes.
the first person that comes to mind is George Clooney.
That's a great choice.
And it's not because of the fame, the good looks, all the women.
Right.
But there's
Why
one
then?
episode.
I know. I'm like,
Not just because of that.
because he
Right.
owns
But
a
there-
home in Italy.
Well, that could be part of it.
Okay.
That he sold a tequila company for $1 billion.
That's a
that
good-
might
good-
be something to
Well,
do
then
with it
I'd
too.
like to be Sammy.
Yeah.
But he did something that I think is like one of the coolest things I've heard a star do.
What do you do?
Is after he had made the movie Gravity. Who was he in that with? Sandra
I feel
Bullock,
like
maybe?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
was,
I love Sandra
The
Bullock.
space movie.
Yeah.
So they hired the actors for a percentage of the movie because they thought the movie was going to be a flop, and they thought they'd get off cheap. Well, it turned out to be an unexpected hit, and he made a ton of money on the movie. So he got 14 or 15 of his buddies together for a dinner.
Yeah.
And at the dinner, he wanted to thank these guys for things they had done for him through his life when he was broke, when he needed a place to stay, stuff like that. And he handed them all a brand new, what is it? Is it Tumi, the luggage company, T-U-M-I?
Yeah.
He gave them each a Tumi bag filled with $1 million in cash.
Oh, my God.
Each one of them. So
Probably none of those
God,
people.
I
needed
hope
it.
you hit it big.
I know.
I'm not saying I would do that. That's why I would.
He'd give us a
That's why-
piece of luggage.
That's why
Yeah, with nothing in it. Yeah.
with like movie money in it.
Yeah. Monopoly money.
But no, not that I would do it. If I was George Clooney, I'd do it.
Sure.
Right.
But
That's a good choice.
so anyway, I just always think of that and what he did, and then of course his lifestyle. I mean, he's always. I mean, what's not to like about George Clooney?
He's roaming around. Actually, you kind of give me Clooney vibes, come to think of
No,
it.
not-
oh, yeah,
not me.
no, for real. Like, he's always the prankster. He's
Lake Como. He's always at Lake Como. I'm always at Lake Merced.
You're
So there are a lot of
They both
similarities.
have two eyes.
right. Yes. No, seriously.
I have, compared to him, I have two noses.
You've got a spare nose
So
just in case.
there are a lot of similarities. So I'm picking George Clooney for better or for worse, but only for one day because the thing we didn't mention, if you're some of these people and they're going to be famous, can you go through life every single day being noticed everywhere you go?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
All right, let's segue to Lamont. Then who are you choosing?
Well, okay. I actually was going to say Sammy Hagar because.
Are you serious?
Well, yeah, because first off, look at the freaking money Sammy Hagar has.
Yeah.
Right.
The Van Halen money, the Cabo Wabo money, the Cabo Tequila money.
And he's got
the
business
Beach
interests
Bar
all over the
rum.
place, right?
Yeah.
He actually, I heard from someone that he owns all the cell phone towers in Marin. I mean,
serious?
no, seriously. And he gets a residual from every cell phone call that's made.
That's freaking brilliant.
The guy is a friggin' brilliant
Yes, he is.
businessman.
He is a businessman.
He owns his own private plane company that rents it out to the rock stars when they go on tour.
Wow.
He's making money on that. And his freaking wife is gorgeous.
Okay.
However, I am not picking Sammy Hagar as much as I freaking love the guy.
You picking John Mayer?
I'm picking John Mayer. Although, that wouldn't be a bad one because I believe the rumor was he dated Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, he
Well,
dated everyone.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
So, just to go out with Jennifer Aniston,
How about that?
it might
Yeah.
be
That's
worth
your
a break
dream
there.
girl, right?
However,
Okay.
he's now touring with Dead and Company, and I wouldn't want to hang around with Dead and Company the whole time.
Okay. Ooh,
Because-
shots fired.
Well, no, I'm just like, you're just touring with a bunch of old guys, okay? I don't know what kind of groupies Dead and Company is getting. After being with Jennifer Aniston, you're
Yeah.
here. I don't think the groupies for Dead and Company are on the same level as Jennifer Aniston.
That's a fair assessment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
However, I put a lot of thought into this, and I was thinking it's got to be rock and roll.
Okay.
And if it's not Sammy Hagar, I would say Tommy Lee.
Oh, there
Tommy
you go.
Lee, not only, okay.
Because of the wiener?
Pam Anderson, Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
Oh, I freaking love Heather Locklear, although lately.
In her prime.
In
Yep.
her prime,
Right.
thank you. But the freaking wiener that guy has is, seriously, I would wrap that thing around door handles when I walked into a room.
Well, you wouldn't have to be afraid of catching any germs on your hands.
Well, you can't do anything to that member that hasn't already been done.
But
So
then
I'm
you'd have
sure-
to cover your
Exactly.
body in tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I could live with that to have it. You know what? If that's the price for having a wiener that hangs down to your friggin' ankle, I think I would do that.
Imagine Lamont with a tattoo on his stomach.
Yeah, exactly. My tattoo would be look down and get a piece of this.
Oh, my God. Of course
Right.
it would. Oh, Lord. Now
All
I
right,
have
that's a good one.
I
Tommy
have
Lee.
the
Tommy Lee.
craziest visions
Well,
right
Paul
now.
just wants to be one day. Lamont wants like the last 30 years.
Yeah,
Right.
He wants Tommy Lee's prime life.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Huey, what about you?
So I was thinking, yes, rock star. If we can't be Sammy
Oh,
Hagar.
Billy Joe Armstrong right
No,
out of the-
no, keep it different.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was kind of
Change
torn.
it up.
I got two answers because for as far as rock stars go, okay, I want to go with like a veteran, someone that's been established, got a lot of money, fans everywhere they go. They just sell out arenas, stadiums. I would go with James Hetfield, Metallica.
It's a great
Think
choice.
about it. Fans love him all around the world. The band, imagine they play 50,000 people
Well,
easily.
I will tell you this. If you're going to go Metallica, I'd probably go Lars.
Yeah, that too. Absolutely.
Right?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it. Everywhere you go, people love you. And I was thinking maybe like Mick Jagger, but but he's 80. He's 80, so like
Right.
not right now.
Yeah, you want Jagger in his
like,
prime.
yeah, 40 years ago.
Yeah. Well, if you
Right.
could pick Tommy Lee in his prime, you could pick Mick Jagger in his
Right,
prime.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
like right now, present time, you think of
Yeah.
James Hetfield.
Yeah.
He's on top of the world. Wherever Metallica goes, perform, everyone loves them.
I could see you in your prime as Mick Jagger strutting across the stage.
Absolutely, I'll
Maybe
do that.
spending the night with David Bowie if the rumors are true.
But as far as like a young, upcoming talent,
Yeah,
rock star,
yeah.
the lead singer of Greta Van Fleet,
Oh,
Josh
yeah.
Iska.
Yeah.
We were just talking about.
So
No,
phenomenal.
we weren't. Okay. There
No.
you go. I confused that.
But think about
Yeah.
it. Now they're playing arenas, Greta
Oh, yeah.
Van Fleet is, and they have a wide variety of ages
well,
of
if
people.
you're going to pick Greta Van Fleet, why don't you just say Led Zeppelin? Because that sounds just like
exactly.
Led
Yeah.
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Well, Greta Van Fleet is Zeppelin in their prime. I think
Right,
some people would make that.
exactly.
Robert Plant.
Yeah, Robert Plant. But
but he didn't age well.
But with Josh, you think about
Age is a bitch.
the groupies.
I look like Robert Plant now.
You think about the groupies for Greta Van Fleet.
Oh,
You have all ages.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You have
It's
a
true.
a buffet to choose
A buffet.
from. I'm like just a variety of women, like all the different ages.
I want to see you
See,
in
we
Josh's
have-
outfits. That's what I want to see.
I will
all
say
the
this.
fringe.
The buffet of women seems to be the theme here from all three of us on who we would pick. I was going to say Brad Pitt.
That's also a good choice.
Yeah.
Because he's been with
Angelina
Angelina. Although
and
you're not
Jennifer Aniston.
You're not really an Angelina fan, are you?
No.
Not
neither am
so
I.
much. You're
Yeah.
not either?
No.
I could live through that, though, after Jennifer
Yeah, you could.
Aniston.
Well,
I
yeah.
could live
Yeah.
through that if I were forced.
Right.
I like that. That's really interesting. I have a 2-part answer, too. I'm going to get the first one out of the way because you're going to make fun of me. You're going to bag on me, and let's just
No,
go
not
for
really.
it.
Skeeter.
No. No, not Skeeter. Because I want to understand what the life is like.
Right.
Kim Kardashian. I just want to understand. I just want to understand what their world really is like. We see a
You
lot
going to
of
put
it.
on a porn star that your
Or-
mother will approve?
That was so 20 years ago. Like
Not that era?
She's come, yeah, not that era. I want
Okay.
her current era. But I mean, truly, like they have all the access, right? They have all the behind the scenes, everything, anything they want, anything they could dream up.
Right.
They could travel anywhere they want.
Yeah, but you could
pick
be somebody else.
anyone else
And do the same kind of
famous,
thing.
do the
Yeah, but I
same
kind of
thing.
want to
Don't you
see
think
inside
you're
the.
degrading yourself just a little bit?
That's why I have a part 2 to this answer. That's exactly why I have a part 2 to this
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Because it's embarrassing for me to pick her. And actually, to be fair, inside of that family, my favorite is Chloe. I'm a Chloe girl all the way. You can't even say that anymore.
Chewbacca.
You can't even say that anymore. She looks like a freaking
she's
supermodel.
probably like one of the best looking ones now.
Oh, without a
lot of
doubt.
plastic surgery, though. You would have had to do a lot of plastic surgery.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly. Anyway, so that's for the vanity purposes and for the seeing inside the fishbowl purposes, I would say that.
Courtney, she's got Travis Barker now, so the whole
That's
rock
true.
star,
The whole drummer
rock star-
thing is
yeah,
still
rock star
intact.
life. Yeah,
That's a good point. But for real, this is another one you're going to make fun of me for. But this is truly, I'm on the rock star level, but not at like Mick Jagger level. This comes from a pure passion place. Juliette Lewis. I know you guys have.
Oh, my God!
I know. She's my favorite actress.
Baby,
We
you,
can
do you remember
still-
when we had her in
Hold
the
on.
studio?
we can still smell that stench.
Stop it.
Yes.
Don't ruin it for me.
That's
she
a true story.
I know.
We
that's
had her
fun.
in the studio,
Okay, for
and we had
fuck's
to
sake, just do
open
it.
the door and
Yes, we
air it
did.
out because she was not wearing deodorant.
Okay,
Seriously.
well, not that era.
Okay.
And I don't think she shaved that day either. Well, that month.
I don't think she does shave. I don't
Yeah.
think in general. I'm pretty sure I saw her recently on like a red carpet and
Yeah.
she was rocking full arm bush. But
Yep.
anyway,
Yes.
my point is I have seen her perform. So she is a singer. She was in a rock band
She's a
and
great actress.
phenomenal actress.
Right.
Like she's my favorite actress of all time.
Okay.
Period. Full stop.
Even better than Jennifer Aniston?
Oh,
What is
yeah.
wrong with
Oh
you?
yeah. Oh yeah. She's
Even
so
better than Sandra Bullock?
I love both of those women, but if we're talking about nitty gritty, hard acting, like where you're really diving into a role, and
Even
you're-
better than Linda Cardinelli?
yes,
Kind of
you're
like
just going off looks. I'm going off like,
Pamela Anderson on Baywatch.
So I fell in love with her when she was in Natural Born Killers. We were just talking about Natural Born
Yes.
Killers last week. But I love her for her passion, and to go on stage, she gives 0 Fs. Like she just goes out there. She's completely embodied in rock and roll. She does like backflips and backbends, and she's just bleeding out everything on stage. And I'm always amazed. And I'm like, God, to have that confidence to give 0 Fs, that would be really cool. So yeah, Juliette Lewis, even if she's stinky, whatever.
the video's on YouTube. That interview.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
I
but we didn't tell her she stank.
No.
Was it just BO?
It was.
It's just a non-deodorant situation?
Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
It's a
I guess.
non-deodorant in Harry Pitt situation?
I
Stench
didn't
is the right
identify.
word.
I didn't identify the stink.
What was she promoting? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I'm so
probably her
effing-
band.
I'm so
Yeah,
effing
I
jealous.
think it was.
wasn't
It was a
there.
little show with her band.
Yeah.
See, she used to be my would go gay for until you guys told me this story.
Right.
And then you ruined that part of it for me.
Well,
Right.
maybe she was out all night the night before and just got up early and came into the studio.
I'm
Who knows?
hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that was the case because she's my girl.
Hold it. You would have gone gay for Juliette Lewis?
100%.
Is there still another
100%.
woman you would go gay for?
I mean, if she didn't stink, if I met her and the stink was a one day thing and that was
Yeah.
just like an off day, for sure, I would still go gay for a Juliet Lewis.
Really?
Angelina Jolie's on that list.
Really?
Oh,
how
are you
complete
kidding?
is this list? Can there are like 40, 50 women on
Not
this list?
40 or 50, but there's definitely a good handful.
Really?
Oh, sure.
Huh.
Are you kidding? Do you guys not?
I'm starting to get a little blood flow right now.
I'm just thinking One Day Stink is the name of a new product somewhere, somehow.
Or a band.
Or a band.
That's the name of Juliet Lewis's brand new band.
I hate you guys. You ruin everything for me. You ruin food. You ruin my girls.
Okay.
I would go gay
Okay,
for.
now let's
How dare you?
let's ask everyone else in the room. Tonelli, is there anyone you would go gay for?
Well, being that I would
George
do George
Clooney.
Clooney,
Yeah.
I'd have to pick George Clooney.
Oh my God!
I knew it.
Yes.
He's getting blood flow over George Clooney and his house in Lake Como.
Anyone you would go gay for?
I don't know.
Come on. Just give us one. Billy Joe?
That's an easy answer.
Yeah,
right there.
exactly.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a no-brainer. Lamont?
I would go lesbian for Jennifer
Okay,
Aniston.
that's no.
And I would not go gay for anyone.
You really wouldn't?
No.
There's no guy
I've
out
got
there.
no desire for any guy whatsoever.
Gordie Howe.
Oh, I think you hit a hot button.
He's like, look at him. He's
Gordie
thinking about
Howe.
it.
He's been dead for 10 years,
Wayne
baby.
Gretzky.
He went-
Oh, that sealed the deal right there.
Exactly. At least no one would find out.
That's true. You got a point. Not in Gordie Howe's current era. In his better era.
No.
Not in his dead era.
No, not even.
You can't even play the game.
No, I
Wayne
can't.
Gretzky, Mark Messier.
No.
There you
Mark
go.
Messier is an ugly looking man. Are you kidding me? He looks like a caveman.
Okay, all right. Then
He looks
wouldn't
like
go-
the male version of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Okay, so wouldn't
Oh, I
go
thought
gay
Marjorie
for.
Taylor Greene was the male version of Marjorie.
We're getting into scary territory now. All right, so just
Sorry.
the hottest guy. Just you're not going gay for him, but you.
Oh,
are,
you said that on the air many times.
Who?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Jimmy Garoppolo is the best looking player in football.
In football.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy G. So you wouldn't go gay for Jimmy G? Oh, Jimmy, I'm sorry. No offense.
You're never going to see this Tommy Lee schlong.
Okay, and on that note, yeah, I'm proud of you that you said George.
Well,
Clooney.
you see, you guys didn't see the loophole. If I was George Clooney for a day,
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
He'd sleep with Jimmy G.
I'm piecing it all together.
Right.
see, there you go.
I was a little slow in the uptake, but I got there.
And then the next day, George Clooney go, what the hell did I do last night?
Well, shout out to Sammy Hagar, the Red Rocker, for inspiring such a phenomenal podcast.
Right,
if I do
exactly.
say so myself. Oh, wow. That's enlightening to say the least. All right. Make sure you subscribe to 107.7 The Mo wherever you get your audio. This has been fun. God knows
See,
what we'll
baby
talk
Huey,
about
I
next
wouldn't
time.
have to venture too far outside of who I was if I
Yeah.
was George Clooney.
See, what he would do is give a suitcase full of lube.
That's where we end it.
Yes.
That's perfect. Oh, my Lord.